My name is Nancy Rosen. I'm president of the National Valentine Collectors Association. I'm a collector of valentines and all kinds of expressions of love. I loved the concept of the valentine, and I became fascinated with how important they were as a social chronicle. These things were the most personal communication between people. Sometimes it's beautiful, sometimes they're rejections, sometimes they're proposals, but they're always fascinating stories. These are treasures that were kept sometimes in albums, sometimes in trunks and attics, sometimes pressed between the pages of a book. The total number is mind-boggling. If I counted everything, maybe there are about 10,000 pieces. Among the earliest pieces in my collection is this devotional. It was made in a French convent around 1700. Pieces like this, decorated with flowers and swags and hearts, might be given as gifts for communion, for marriage, or as a token of love. And they are the precursors of the valentines we later see. Every piece is important to me, but some have special significance. This is important because it is the first postally used valentine in England on record. Postmarked 1806, it was presented by a sailor to his wife. He's coming home from his service, and he's going to live with her now in peace. This is the most classic design of the Civil War valentine. We call it the soldier's tent. The tent, draped in the American flag, opens to reveal the soldier sitting at his camp desk and writing to his beloved, who's seen in the background. These were made available in stationery packets to the soldiers as a link between home and the front. This is an incredible valentine. It's a cobweb, also known as flower cage or beehive. When you pull the tiny little string, the top image is raised and you can see the cherub inside. And inside, we have an elaborate verse from your humble, obedient servant. Charming, no? I have to admit that among all these treasures, my favorites are the handmade pieces. I love the quality of something being made by hand. Love is the quality that has survived all these centuries, and I like to think of the things that I collect as possessing the fingerprints of love. And I feel it's my obligation as a collector to preserve the item and to preserve the sentiment that was put into them.